First season review, chapters 1 to 14. Children of Light, Children of Shadow, Trey Knowles' Allegory. Chronicles. Chapters 1 to 14 read like the cosmic prologue to a mythic allegory: creation, rebellion, exile, infiltration, and the first direct confrontation between light and shadow. Trey Knowles writes with a sermon-like cadence, bold imagery, clear moral contrasts, and declarative endings that feel biblical in scale. This story isn't aiming for subtlety, it's aiming for truth through allegory. The opening chapters establish planet Rehab, a world forged in harmony and entrusted to the Anunnaki as guardians of knowledge. But pride fractures that harmony. Intelligence without humility becomes self-worship, and rebellion against the Father's order leads to catastrophe. The celestial spear, meant to ascend, becomes the instrument of their fall, shattering reality and opening the phantom zone, a place of eternal distortion rather than simple punishment. Shadow is not just evil behavior, it is a presence, a voice, a counterfeit reality that watches and whispers. When some Anunnaki escape the phantom zone, they arrive on Earth under the illusion of a second chance. But Earth is already marked by the Father. Humanity bears something they do not, a divine spark, and jealousy replaces repentance. What follows is infiltration, not invasion. The book's thesis crystallizes in Children of Light, Children of Shadow. True humanity flows from obedience and divine life, while the destructive or pale image represents counterfeit identity, existence shaped by domination, envy, and deception rather than truth. History becomes a long war over identity and allegiance. As the story moves through Greece and Rome, shadow takes institutional form. Alexander's brilliance becomes a tool, Rome becomes a machine. Law, hierarchy, conquest, and emperor worship embody a system that doesn't shout, it normalizes domination. Yet the irony is powerful. The very empire built in shadow unknowingly prepares the road for light. Prophecy then enters the narrative. Silence is reframed as preparation. While shadows attempt to corrupt the lineage, the Father preserves a promise across generations. When the Messiah arrives, it isn't through spectacle or power, but obscurity and humility, unnoticed by empire, yet instantly recognized by the unseen realm. The tension escalates as shadow hunts the child, manipulating human fear and political paranoia. Evil is horrific but limited. What the Father protects cannot be controlled. The season culminates in the desert, not armies but truth versus manipulation. Hunger, identity, and dominion are tested and defeated, not through force, but obedience. The light proves uncorruptible. In summary, chapters 1 to 14 declare that pride creates shadow, counterfeit identity spreads bondage, and history itself is a contested stage. The Father's answer to darkness is not louder empire, but truer light, faithful, obedient, and undefeated. Now the stage is set. Season 2 is coming.